Moonchild, what did you roll?
At advantage. Yeah, we both had nearly
14.
20.
Okay, Ben, can you roll for me a stealth with advantage? Because you're
Stealth.
invisible.
Ooh, Declan.
It's
No,
basically
me.
whether or not you make tracks on the ground. Like, how obvious are your tracks as you're running after this one? Okay, yeah. We're gonna move to the map, but let me explain to you what happened. Alright, so everybody is currently at Jarzinka's except for Ben and the woman. Give me 1 second. So Ben, you follow the woman towards the square. Give me 1 second. Where is she? Alright, so Ben, you follow the woman towards the square where you guys were with all the bodies. You two, the rest of you, as Ben takes this upper street over here, you guys take the lower street. Because you guys can't keep up with Ben. Ben, you managed to find her, spot her as you're whipping through the streets. You manage to find her, catching her breath as she's pressed against the wall in the town square. I'm gonna move everybody over to not the town square, the square where you guys were earlier. Ben, so she's just going to be down. The guards are over here. Sorry, let me move the guards around over here. They're over here, working over here. Ben, you follow her to this corner right here. The rest of you aren't. I'm gonna put the rest of you here so you can see, but you guys don't know where he is at the moment. Okay. Ben, you managed to find the woman catching her breath, pressed against this building, the side of this building. You are still invisible, Ben. All right, what are you doing, Ben?
I want to like listen in and see if she's saying anything or she's just chilling there and breathing.
Yeah. Okay. So you watch as she reaches to like this small pouch on her side, and she pulls out what looks like a scroll. She mutters a few words as she reads something on it before the scroll activates, and a spell is cast. And from where you're standing, you're not exactly sure what the spell is. You've never seen that spell performed in your life, and you don't know anything about magic that much, but you know that a spell was cast for sure. As she stands there, the door behind her opens, and she slips into the building.
Can I follow her behind and through the door?
Yeah, as you sneak up behind the door, you watch as she enters this kind of destroyed area, but she's crouched on the ground, and she starts to dig and bury away some of the debris. Like, she literally drags the dead body out of the way, and she opens what looks like a trap door underneath this very blood-soaked rug. She opens the trap door, and as she descends into the trap door, she closes and like slides the rug over it, and she goes down into the trap door. All right, Ben, you have an option. What do you want to do? You want to try to find your friends again?
Are they
or do you wanna go
here
after
or are they not here at all?
They are not here. Remember, you.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if they were on this side of the area or. Okay.
No, they're not on. I'm just having it here so you guys can see.
Okay,
the
just
action.
making sure.
But your friends, you ran out into the street while invisible in the rain. Yeah, and they rolled terribly, so
Yeah.
they couldn't find you.
Okay,
what do you wanna
no,
do, Ben?
realistically, I should go back and bring them over here. Okay.
Okay.
I go look for them.
All right. Are you still invisible? Because you're.
I'm not. I'm not dispelling it until I need to. Because I can't recast it.
Essentially, you guys get this funny scene where, as you guys are running through the streets trying to look for Ben, he taps you on your shoulder. Who do you tap on the shoulder?
I want to scare Moonchild.
Okay, so you tap Moonchild on the shoulder. Moonchild, how do you react?
What the fuck?
Dekka, how do you react to that?
What?
Someone just touched me on the shoulder.
I'm gonna pull Dekka's ears.
You hear Irina sing as she's is that a ghost? And she's like,
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's swing our blades around wildly.
The guards are gonna go look at us like, what the fuck?
Like, no, don't do that, you idiot.
And then you hear Ben just in midair go, "Don't do that."
Ben,
Yeah, it's me.
where are you?
I'm in front of you. I'm invisible.
You almost got stabbed.
I tracked her back to her hideout.
Oh,
Well,
where's
okay, well, I mean, we can't, if we can't see it, we don't know where to
Where's
go.
their base? Where's their base?
Over this way, and I'm like making trails in the mud so they can follow me.
Okay, so now you're being very obvious. So it takes about 15 minutes to between the rain and all of the blood and the chaos and the recovery of the town, you guys make it to this map. Okay, so now you guys are physically here.
Up here.
Okay, and so you guys are you guys following Ben up here?
Yeah.
You guys gingerly step around the pile of bodies.
How much?
And you arrive at this house.
All right, we need to go in secretly.
Stealthily?
Stealthily.
That's not
Irina
really
goes,
my, my division.
I'm not exactly the best at stealth, though.
Same.
But
you watch the exits.
But
Want me
what?
to lead me out to you?
No, Deca has ability to quiet our steps. Deca, you cast your mist.
But the thing is,
That's up
wait,
to
what
you if
time
you
is
want
it?
to.
Is it dark? Is there any? Is there any light at all? in this building?
So it is right now. I would say right now it's about 7:15, 7:30. Looking into the building itself, I would say that there's no light in there. It's like very dark. I mean, you can see because you're an elf, right? But Irina clearly can't see inside that wall. She's like, I can't really see that well inside.
Well, we could use the pass without trace then, but
She could always stay out here for watch.
It's up to you guys.
um,
I don't think leaving her alone is a good idea.
I'd prefer to stay with friends, to be honest. You do realize
okay. Get
you know
close. I'm
who.
gonna cloak
that
us.
just swoop down and get me.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's gonna be kind of hard because it's dark and you're not gonna be able to see.
Well, I mean, if it's the base, they'll have lights in there, right? It's where is it?
Here.
But
Here
they're
is-
elves
here
and they
where?
can see in
Shut
the
up,
dark.
Deca. It's in this building, but it's in a trap door. I don't know what's inside
Can I grab her? Can I grab her hand?
Yeah, you grab her, Irina's
Okay, I'm
hand.
gonna grab her hand. I'm gonna say, "Stay close." I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace, and then we're all gonna walk.
All right, group together.
All right,
Wait,
everybody
do I
roll
still
stealth
do I
checks.
still do so?
Yeah, but we
All right,
get
everybody
like
roll
a
groups-
bonus so that.
roll stealth check. And then add 10. I think it's add 10. Deca, make sure you.
So you got an 11.
Erase. So you got a 11. Nice.
And then we gotta average them.
Yeah. So 22, 30. Give me a second. I'll get the calculator.
I got 26.
11 plus 22 plus 30 plus 36 divided by 4.
Wait,
You guys hit.
Wait,
It's an average of 24.
mine would be plus 30.
Yeah, that's what I said. So 11 plus 30 plus 22 plus 26. 11 plus 30 plus 22 plus 36. That's 99 total divided by 4. 24 stealth.
Cool.
All right, you guys, as Deca casts the spell, you guys see that your shadows kind of retract into retract into itself, and all the edges of your body are kind of blurred a little bit as this veil kind of covers you guys as you guys sneak into the building.
I'm still invisible,
All
right?
right. You are still invisible, yes. But
Maybe
if
sure.
you break invisibility,
Yeah.
you will have a 24 stealth as with the group. All right, here we go. We are going.
Yeah, I'm just getting. When we go in, I pull up the trapdoor.
Okay, you pull up the trapdoor. You guys descend down.
I like how all of this is just happening. Like everything's just like if the ghost is just opening.
Down here.
Probably looks so funny.
Give me 1 second, and I'll move. Who's going first? Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm invisible. I get. I'll be able to go around corners easier. Without getting caught.
Moonshout is going to. All right. Give me 1 second, and you guys are now within this base.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can you guys see well? Okay, yes. So you guys arrive and descend into a tunnel. Can you guys see the tunnel? Yes, you can. All right. You guys arrive to see a tunnel.
Wait,
And
I have
right,
a question. well, for Ben and roleplay. Why are we still going after?
Because her friend made off with 2 other bags at least.
Okay, got it. I just wanted to double check.
Irina, while crouching, goes, "See, I told you. They must be here. There's a light." And you guys see that hanging against the wall is a torch, not a torch, like a lantern. Lantern's hanging above you guys. All right, Ben. So below you, yeah, to your left of you, it looks like a stack of boxes as well as a wooden chest. And down this way, from what you can see at the moment, down this southern path, it just looks like a hallway that goes towards a brick wall, or a stone wall. Sorry. All right, Ben. What do you do?
Can I see what's in this?
Yeah, you open the chest and it appears to be empty.
Can I open? See, I'm just gonna walk through this.
Go through all of the other boxes. It appears that maybe these are like. Okay, so as a thief, I would say that you recognize these as stash boxes. You know, like you gather the items, quickly throw them in box. These are like delivery and stash boxes. So if they need to move items quickly, they'll have it on hand. Mm-hmm. You and Dekka know this. Dekka, if you want to move forward to
keep the ball.
Yeah, you and Dekka would basically know how these interworkings.
Is this a pit or what is this?
Yeah, so that is a pool of water that descends downward. You're not exactly sure how deep it is, but it's a pool of water that goes straight
down. Is there a rock anywhere I can see to chuck it down and see how far down it goes?
This chamber is a stone chamber with like stone flooring that it looks like it's very much purposefully tiled. There aren't any loose rocks around or anything.
What about this?
Going back in the tunnel, yes, there are stones on the ground that you can pick up.
All right, I grab a rock.
Okay, you pick up a rock, and Irina, as she's in here, she's looking around. She goes, "Oh well, I've never been in a thieves, like a bandits little camp before. This is very. Oh, is it just me? Was this kind of exciting?"
No, it's pretty exciting.
Right. Okay. And Ben, what are you doing with the rock?
So I want to, as hard as I can, like, yeet it down into the water to see how far down it'll go.
With a splash of water, you hurl this rock straight down, and it keeps sinking and sinking and sinking. And about 20-30 seconds pass before it disappears into darkness. And you're not really sure how deep it goes, but it seems pretty deep.
Cool. So let's not go down there. That's like a 30-foot or plus.
Yeah, maybe it's like a water well or something. Maybe that's how they get water. You're not exactly sure.
Let's keep exploring the cave. Oh, I'm using.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna keep looking.
All right, so you go southernward, and Irina and Moonshine, I'm gonna say follow you, and you are hit with a stone wall.
Can I feel around for like a secret door?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Nice.
I got a 7.
You don't really notice anything. I mean, it feels like a wall to you, but your instincts as a thief know that this doesn't make any sense. No thief would leave a trapdoor and that just goes down a tunnel into a dead end.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say you'll do it with disadvantage because you kind of watch Ben do all of the normal thief checks. So now you're like basically trying to think outside the box.
Oh, double 20.
Jesus
I
Christ.
rolled 4 20s this game so far.
Oh my god. I can't even.
So I rolled 2 20s in a row earlier too. My last two, like my 2 rolls at the start of the game were both 20s, and then this is a double 20 too.
Oh my god.
Disadvantage, double 20.
He's crazy.
He's fucking crazy. Jesus Christ.
He didn't even have a bonus on investigation. That was a pure roll.
Alright. Because somehow you're like dinking, or you're like just whacking it like at random. Somehow you whack a stone, and all you hear is as the door slowly creaks like an inch apart, just enough for you to get your hands to it and like pull it open.
Hey,
Boom,
let's
the door is
go.
revealed, and you guys open into what looks
Ooh.
like a bed chamber
Can I loot the
of
chest?
somebody with a chest in it. Yeah, you are going to loot the chest of a thief. So let's see what you get. Okay, cool.
Level 20 OP.
Give me 1 second. Let me see here. All right, cool.
I am
You
going.
find a handful of gems. You count about 8 in total, and with your thieves' eyes, these gems, they don't have the luster of like a really nice gem, but you can sell them for maybe 30 gold pieces each. So just put in your inventory like in the quantity 8, and then for gems put in parentheses 30 gold pieces each.
Damn.
So you're looting.
I'm going to pick this lock, I'm assuming, because it shows a little lock on it.
Yep. You want to try to pick it?
Well, if you try to pick it, won't the invisibility go down or no?
No.
No, it's only.
Okay.
He has to like make an aggressive action, like an attack or magic.
like an attack or magic. Okay.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. You see that the door opens, like you manage to take the tumbler and the door unlocks.
Okay.
From your
I'm going
position
to
right here, you can like. Yeah, are you gonna like slowly open the door?
Yeah, I want to like do as easily as I can get through it without actually opening the
We'll
door all
use
the
your
way.
current 24 stealth check as you slowly open the door.
And as I'm going in, I'll tell them to wait here.
Yeah, as you slowly open the door, and you can see just from the edges as you peek through the door, you can see 3 thieves sitting around the table. One of them is bandaging the elven woman that Decca had heard earlier, and she's saying, you can hear her say, "Well, I've got to say, they really got me, even through invisibility. They're not that bad." And the blonde woman, you see a blonde woman, very thin, blondish brown woman, brown-haired human woman, goes, "Oh, don't start again. Every little shady individual that you think comes around, then you step into the open.
No, I'm
There's
invisible.
no cover. Oh, you're right. I forgot. My bad. My bad.
I was like, what? What are you talking about?
You're so hard. My bad. Yeah, you're invisible, and you still have like 30 minutes left. Okay.
Yeah,
So you step out into the open.
I'm listening to their conversation.
You are so fucking lucky you're invisible, because there's you see above you with those circles like hanging like lanterns. If you weren't invisible and you were just like very stealthy, you would have cast a shadow on the wall. But you're invisible, so you don't cast a shadow because the light kind of like warps around you, just goes right through you. And they're talking. The woman goes, "Every single roguish looking character, just every man or woman that you always want to just recruit them to the group, don't you?" And the elf woman goes, "Well, what am I supposed to do? They're pretty good, all things considered. Well, one of them has too much of a moral code, but those 2 dark-dressed figures, the 2 elves, well, I think one of them's a half-elf. His ears aren't that pointy. Anywho, they seem to, they could help with the heist. They're pretty good. They managed to get me, at least. Though, to be honest, I really fucked up earlier." And this man right here goes, "Oh, you fucked up alright. Balthazar ain't gonna be pleased." And then the conversation kind of continues. Ben, what do you want to do? I can continue role playing. You know how like when you're in stealth mode in video games, you can overhear conversations.
Yeah, you're all can keep doing that. I'm just gonna explore while I'm listening.
Okay. So as he's going, as you kind of move forward, you can their conversation fades, but the last thing you catch is go, "Balthazar said the heist was going to be today."
Yeah, it pulls me back.
Oh, so he continues. He goes, "You guys fucked up. You couldn't just steal from Jerzinka's and the Groza's house." And the woman goes, the blonde-ish woman goes, "Excuse me, I got the orb." And she places, like from her backpack, she lifts out, and you guys see an orb. Decca and Moonchild, you can sort of hear this conversation now, as like the door is kind of creaked open, but it's kind of muted. every once in a while you'll see like hear something. Do you want to, Deca? Do you want to try to hear better? Like, what are you trying to do?
Was it just gems in this box?
Yeah, just gems.
Okay.
Give
Is
me
it
one
possible
second,
to
Ben.
like? So, I mean, is it possible to go from like here to here without stepping through the light to this other locked door and unlock it and sneak in
Oh,
there?
that's unlock. That's a lot of actions. You're gonna be doing. Oh, you're gonna be lock picking with disadvantage. They're not really paying attention to you, but you are. There's no cover, right? There's
Right,
like no cover,
but
nothing there.
is the light like a circular light, like outside of this circle? Like if I were to go like through the
No,
corner?
Okay.
it basically shines. This room is whatever you see is how bright the light.
No
The room
worries.
is basically.
Oh, okay.
And as you're making that decision, you see the woman, put an orb on the table. Ben, you and Deca, because you guys are pressed against. She puts a bluish orb onto the table, and you can see that it glows a very. It glows
I
a
want it.
bluish light.
I want.
Oh, you can't really see the bluish light because it's covered by the other light. It's kind of hard to see the bluish light, but it is because it's covered by the other light. But it is a bluish light, shining out. Maybe I can take off something here.
Is this little thing right here is something I could step on, or is this like something like that's supposed to be blocking?
Wait, give me 1 second. Ben, can you... Oh, there's the bluish light. Can you see the bluish light?
I see a torch over here.
No, but can you
Bluish
see...
light right here, babe.
Well, I see the orb, I don't see bluish light.
Oh, maybe I didn't... Okay, never mind. Don't worry. Maybe I fucked up this thing. Sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, how about now? Oh, it's kind of hard to see the light in this with all the other lights. All right, it's fine.
It's fine. It's glowing blue.
Yeah, it's just glowing a bluish light.
If I were
Yep,
to
alright, go ahead.
swipe it off the table and put it in my bag, does it go invisible as well?
Yes, because it's everything that's on you.
Okay. So as soon as I touch it, it goes invisible.
No, as soon as it's enveloped in you. So everything you're wearing and you yourself is invisible. The magic doesn't transfer onto the thing, right?
So if I were to take
It's
my...
like if you're covered in red paint, you touching something doesn't like unless you're wet, which you're not wet, right? It's you're covered in you're like an avatar. You're like in the movie Avatar. You're completely blue. But if you touch this orb, you're not gonna make it blue, right? Or like red.
So if I were to take my cloak and grab it and cover it up like really quickly, like would it look like it just vanished?
Or
Okay.
but that means you're gonna have to these three thieves are looking at the table, expecting the orb. As she puts the orb onto the table, the man goes, "Oh, now that's a really mighty fine steel. You know, I never understood why the Grozas had a magical artifact in their possession." And the elven woman goes, "Oh, please. Did you
Okay.
know that she's supposed to have magical abilities?" And then they're basically just talking about the orb. And
So my question, what? The one in the plastic thing right here?
Not that stuff.
Everything else should be in the drawers up there. Okay, so what is this right here with the orange on it? Is it something I can step on, like tile, or is
No,
it
this
something
is-
I'm blocking?
Oh, sorry. That should be a wall. You're actually behind a wall right now. Give me
A
1 second,
wall?
I'll tell you. Yes, that is actually.
Oh, I
Okay, so
see.
that's like
Because
a
it,
middle column right there.
yeah,
that's
because
the
it
middle-
looks
my
like
bad, my
it would.
bad,
Oh, I got you. All right, so then I'm over here because that's
Okay, so you are there. That's a middle column.
okay.
I fucked that up.
So,
Would I be
I
able to dash all
Hold
the
on.
way across the door, across the hall?
that would
Uh,
run.
There are currently 2 people that can see you right now. If you try to make a move across.
I would like to roll my
Yeah,
jingler.
and while you have a house, let me deal with Deca real
Go ahead,
quick.
sorry,
With
go
a
ahead.
24 of stealth, you barely make a sound, but you can't hide the fact that you're out in cover. You might look like a
Right,
dark form,
right.
but they'll see someone flip right class, so they'll be on alert basically.
Am I good?
Alright, go ahead, Ben.
Okay, I want to roll my jingler over here.
Oh, sweet.
And then
Okay,
right as I roll it, I want to do what I said with my cloak and try to swipe it off as soon as they look away.
yeah, go ahead. All right, so ping me where you're rolling your jingler.
From here over to like this door.
Okay.
Just rolling it.
Okay.
And then
All
like
right.
the moment they look away, I'm using my cloak to swipe it off to make it look like it
All
just
right,
vanished.
you basically. Oh, this is clever. Okay. Go ahead and roll me sleight of hand. As you guys, Dekka, you can see this. Moonshot, you can't really see this, and neither can Irina, because Dekka, you're like kind of peeking through the door. You hear Ben. You see Ben throw something on, roll something on the ground, and then you guys all hear it as it rolls upon to the ground. As soon as the thieves hear that, the male goes, "What was that?" Alright. Ben, you with the sleight of hand 13, you whip out, you try to cover the orb, but the woman, unfortunately, she has a passive perception of a number greater than
That's a roll of
13.
3, dude.
Immediately launches forward and grabs her orb and tucks it in herself. But as she does that, the invisible cloak goes over her orb, and she immediately goes, "Someone's invisible." Rasha, you're the one that knows that sort of magic.
Alright, so she has it. I didn't get it.
Yeah, she grabs it and she backs away, holding it
Alright.
to her chest.
I'm going back for my jingler then. I'm getting some more.
And as you kind of sprint past the jingle, you're inches away from the male who goes, "Don't worry. I've got a little something for our invisible friend." And in his hands, he goes, "Wah," and he casts the spell. And then after a pause, he walks forward and looks at you directly where you're at. Pulls out a bladed weapon. Let me double check what weapon he has. I'll give you a reaction, Ben, but just give me 1 second. He pulls out a bladed dagger, and you can see magical energy pulsing off of his hand. He goes, "I can see you, boy. It was quite stupid trying to enter this place. Go on, drop that magic. I know you're there." Moonshot, are you at the door? Because you might be able to see what kind of magic you cast if you are at the door. I'll give you a chance if you want to be at the door to try to peek out.
I guess.
Okay.
So your word deck is that?
Yeah. You barely peek out at the door, and you see that magic pulsing off of his hand, and the way that he's kind of holding his hand, you can tell that he's casted Detect Magic, which allows you to sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You can see a faint aura around any visible creature in the area, or a very large aura around invisible creature. So like the creature is like much wider.
Am I able to shoot my crossbow at him?
You can, sure.
Wait, I don't know if I can do that.
Is that what you want to do?
Counterspell?
Moon, are you gonna do anything?
No,
or
the
should I just
spell was already casted.
What were you gonna do, Dekka?
shoot him? I mean, I'd be shooting him, I guess.
At
sneak
advantage.
attack.
At advantage. Yeah, you can shoot him. You can shoot him.
Remember what they said earlier, though, Dekka. Am I allowed to, like... Because I'm not, like, directly talking... I don't know if I'm allowed to reference what was said.
So basically, he can sense a magical force coming from you and your direction. This is basically...
This guy's about to stab you, Ben, so...
No, so basically, he's holding out his hand, and he goes, "Drop the invisibility spell, boy. It was stupid of you to come in here." And this Detect Magic is basically the advanced version of Arcana. You know how Lori's always saying, "I want an Arcana check. I want to see if there's magic." This not only can tell there's magic, knows where it is specifically.
Right, so he's gonna find Ben and stab Ben if I don't shoot him.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Or we can kill him.
I'm gonna roll a
Kill
stealth
'em all.
check. I'm gonna roll the stealth check with you.
Everything.
I'm.
Ben, are you moving?
Well, I picked up the jingler, correct? Like
Okay,
I
okay,
have
so
it.
you pick up the jingler.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I have it. Like I don't want
Okay,
that
okay.
to
Alright,
be
you have the
something
jingler.
confused.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check for these two women. As they start to retreat, one of them the elven woman retreats out of your sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna
pretty
bolt.
sure.
Yeah.
And the woman with the orb stands in the open
Not
with her
not
back against the
interacting with
wall. Ben, as you bolt, the man actually lets you bolt. He just chuckles and goes, "Right, very clever. Going deeper into a thieves' headquarters," and he basically just kind of moves forward.
Um.
And he moves. He's basically
I'm
just casually
opening-
following you around.
I'm opening this.
You pass by another thief, and the man goes, "Hey, Alexa. Yes, Alexa. Go on." He went into that tunnel. Block it if you must. And the other thief pulls out a curved sword and stands right at the entrance where you are, Ben.
I want to open in this secret door. I gotta-
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. You know
That's
it's a
what-
secret door. But go roll an
Okay,
investigation. See if you can. All right, go. Sorry,
into
I'm
this
gonna
room?
give Deca now. That door's locked.
Can I unlock it?
Well, yes.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll me a thieves' tool check, Deca. Ben, you have no idea how to open a secret door.
Hate the world.
Maybe
How
it's your
big is
nerves,
this tunnel?
Maybe it's the fact that you're being traced down, but you have no idea. You're like, what? Deca with a thieves' tool of 16. Just as you're about to clink open the door, you hear the sound of a crossbow bolt soaring towards you, and I'm gonna roll an attack roll as the elven woman shoots at your back with advantage.
Oof.
Because she was also in stealth. And she goes, "Ed, the little short one. Yes, are you an elf? Or is your mother a dwarf? Or I guess your father?" And she shoots you with her hand crossbow. 24 to hit, dealing 8 points of damage. You take 8 points of damage as the arrow sticks into like your shoulder blade. I think we're gonna have to roll initiative here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Everybody roll initiative.
I suppose so. See, you guys keep not letting me shoot people, and this is what happens.
You don't know who stepped in? Okay. How big is this tunnel that I'm in?
Tell me I'm
Like, I know
wrong,
it's
one of you
narrow,
everybody.
but how tall
5
is it?
feet
Great
wide.
idea.
Oh, it's about 6 feet tall. It's. You get a sense. Well, you know that as a thief, you're pretty sure it's one of those escape tunnels that like. You're pretty sure that this base is filled with just secret
I always
corridors
roll
and ways to
garbage.
get out. You know. It is midnight, so I think I'm gonna have to end the session here. But we are going to end
Ah!
in a fight as our heroes descend into the pits of a thieves' guild, trying to do good. I will say that Irina probably has no idea what the objective of this place is, what exactly we're trying to do. But, yeah, cool. This is fun. You guys. All right. Did everybody roll initiative? Okay, I'm gonna roll for this.
Why am I rolling so bad tonight?
And he is gonna roll 1d20 plus 3. 11. Oh, 14. All right, we are looking at, for the next session, blonde, brown, brunette thief girl goes first, followed by dark cloaked thief figure standing at the entrance of Ben's tunnel, followed by Deca himself, followed by Moonchild, followed by the elven woman, followed by Ben, and the man holding the detect magic, by the way, is gonna go last. This is going to be our turn order, and that is going to end our. Oh wait, I forgot. I have Arena. Give me 1 second. That is going to end our session as our heroes delve into the underbelly of the underworld of Vallaki, getting themselves into a rather precarious situation, fueled by a lust for money and
We're
essentially.
gonna steal all their shit.
I mean, if you guys
Steal all their
survive,
shit.
but you know.
Fuck them up.
All right, cool. That's gonna be the end of that session, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. I kind of, took in a lot of your thoughts, and I remember Deca, you mentioned something about thieves and like a thieves guild and stuff. So I just thought it obviously makes sense that if like a city's in damage, there's gonna be thieves running around, because you guys did the same thing. So loot goblins meet other loot goblins that are organized.
Them, and then we can
You're right there.
make our own guild.
Potentially.
We can take over this base.
If you win. I see. Wait, no, you guys are 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you guys are evenly matched at the moment. Yeah. All right, let's see how you guys plan out. So wait. Let's see. She is the only one that's still in stealth. Actually, no, she shot, so she's not in stealth. All right, cool. So the only one still in stealth. Give me 1 second. We're gonna consider the only people that are still in stealth is Irina and Moonshot. Ben, you are invisible, but they know you're in there. Yeah, cool. Wow, this is gonna be exciting. I'm super excited to see how this pans out for you guys.
We're gonna kill them.
Yeah, let's hope that you guys are able to make it out. You are level 5, so that's pretty. You guys got this, I think, right? Hopefully.
I've got a few potions on hand, so I should be okay for this
I
battle.
used my only potion on the guy with broken legs.
I have a potion.
Good. You're gonna need
You're gonna need it. Ben is kind of trapped in this little hallway here, and I will say, Ben, that when it is on your turn, I'll give you another investigation check. Yeah, but I think we're gonna have to do that with disadvantage because you fucked up the first time. You're not exactly sure, and there's combat and stuff. So, all right, Ben, let's see how you deal with this situation.
Okay.
All right, cool. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good
Hope you're
night,
excited
No!
as we
Good night.
finally delve into the underworld of Vallaki, because clearly they were up to something other than just running around and stealing from empty shops. They wanted to steal from something
I'm
else.
getting that orb.
A heist.
You're getting that
I'm
word.
getting that orb. Ew.
I want you to get the orb because it's a magical artifact that I had planned to give to Moonchild.
Ooh. Deca, it's mine.
All right, wait, here,
Flip
give me
you.
1 second, and I'll post to you guys what exactly, where she was for that one round.
Okay.
Just for fun.